again, and today I'm gonna switch things up a little bit and introduce you to my new favorites system. Because I've been doing favorites basically since I started the channel, and it was a lot of fun in the beginning, but in the past couple of months I think I've been taking it as kind of a chore, and I don't want them to be like that because I really want you to know all my favorites. So I'm gonna take it back a little bit on the favorite videos, and I'm gonna start doing seasonal favorites instead of monthly favorites. There will be 4 videos a year where I'll be showing you my season favorites that I've been using non-stop every season. If meanwhile I get the urge to show you some favorites like in between those like 2 of the videos, I will do like a special recent favorites for you, so don't worry, I will not hold anything back from you. I just want to get back into, like, I felt like the monthly favorites were kind of interrupting the flow of the channel, and I don't want that to happen at all. And I want to do them like basically when I have amazing stuff to show you, and not just because every single month. I will be doing this from now on, and the empties, they won't be scheduled, but when I feel like I have a sufficient amount of empty products, I will show them to you. So that is it. If you are opposed to this, or whatever you may think about this new system, please leave a comment down below because I want to know what you think about this. Without any further ado, that I talked a lot already, I'm gonna get into it. And so I'm gonna start with skincare, yeah. So the first product that I have to mention, I mean, it's like, I have to mention it, is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, and I just love this. This transformed my skin, and if you want a detailed review about it, because it has a lot to be said, the link is down below, and I'll also link it up here because it's a very important one that if you want to take the plunge, you should read my review because it's very detailed, and I'm not going to say much about it, but it's really good for acne, and I love this. It fades my scars really so much faster than normal, so yeah. Other oils I'm gonna talk about are, of course, the Audacity oils because I'm obsessed with them, and these 2 are probably my favorite ones because I have very acne prone skin and I've been having a lot of breakouts right now. So I'm talking about the pimples one and the oily acne prone one, and I love them. I love all Audacity oils, but the ones for like oily acne prone skin types are the Balm. I have a review on this, on the pimples one already, and like 4 more that I had and I tried, so I'll link it down below, also put it up here. Meanwhile, I have the oily acne prone to review, and I have another one that is called Radiance, I think, that I will be testing once my breakout is kind of done. So yeah, love the Audacity brand. They're so expensive, like crazy expensive, but if you do have the dough, they are so worth it. Then I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite skin products ever, which is the Lush Eau Fix Fresh Face Mask, and I don't have the full size right now. I have like, this is a tiny sample, and I have like 2 more in my fridge. It smells amazing. This one is done, but I have 2 more full in the fridge. And every time I can, I mean, I stock this throughout my whole winter because I cannot tell you. I mean, it's a very lush, nourishing mask, but even if you have really oily skin and acne prone like mine, it soothes and nourishes your skin without clogging it, which I need a lot because sometimes my skin is really itchy and dehydrated and just bothering me. If it's sensitive, anything that is like uncomfortable, this mask is the bomb, and it also calms down my spots when they're really irritated. So then I'm gonna talk about a product that I've also talked about before, but I haven't reviewed that yet on the blog, and it's the Antipodes Vanilla Pod Hydrating Day Cream. This smells amazing, like vanilla. I love their Ora Manuka Honey Mask, and I actually don't know why it's not here, but I do love it. And I also love this cream. It's very nourishing, but for oily skin types, it's amazing because it's nourishing, but it's matte. So for a day cream, this is everything that I need for a day cream in like throughout the winter. I still like to add my oils, but this does a really good job because it doesn't make me oily throughout the day. It doesn't make me break out, but it still nourishes my skin, which it needs a lot because I have very dehydrated and itchy skin. So if your skin is like mine, if it's oily and acne, but also dehydrated and itchy, Antipodes. I also want to try the night cream really badly, so as soon as I finish my current night cream, I will be getting up on that. I have the By Terry Balm de Rose, and I've had this is a tiny deluxe sample that came in a Space NK goodie bag like a while back, and I just kind of had it lost somewhere. I think it was in a coat, and I found it the other day. It's very nourishing, and it's not like you can't wear it during the day, but if you're wearing like lipstick, this is not a good base for it because it's very pasty. But this is an excellent, like amazing night lip balm. It's very dense and smells amazing like roses. I love this. I hope this lasts a while because it's really crazy expensive for a lip balm, but yeah, love it. And lastly, I have my favorite SPF for oily skin types, and I've talked about this in last month's favorites, but I had to mention it here again because this is really, like, I've been trying a lot of SPFs, and for oily skin types, that if you have oily skin, you know that can be tricky, but this one is the bomb. And if you're light skinned and oily, yes, it doesn't really mattify, so it doesn't irritate the skin, but it doesn't create more oil, and it doesn't break me out, and it's tinted just a little bit. It's like a gel cream, very light and easy to apply. It smells really pleasantly, so yes, love this. Off skincare, I'm not going into makeup, and I'm talking about my beauty blender first. Of course, this shit is the bomb. I don't think I'll ever go back to like foundation brushes ever again, because a lot of people say that you can use this, like the face brushes give more coverage, and overall that is kind of true, but this is really good for layering on. If you want to layer on your concealer, I can never do it full coverage, like 100% full coverage with a brush, but with my beauty blender, I can. I just can. And I use it for concealer, I use it for foundation, I use it to tone it down my blush when I overdo it, which I did today. I hope that I did a good job of toning it down. So I'm also talking about two lip liners that I've been using this winter non-stop. One is a Charlotte Tilbury lip shade in the shade Pillow Talk, appropriate for this winter. I really love it. It's kind of a nudie, rosy shade. It's kind of the exact shade of my lips. So good for rosy nudes. Yeah. And then I'm talking about the Claham lip liner pencil in the shade Nude Rose that I've talked about nonstop. I did a tutorial with this, which was my winter tutorial, so I'll link it down below and put it here. And it's amazing. It's kind of a dusty rose, antique, and very chic, very loves. I use it alone sometimes with some lip balm, or I just mix it up with other lipsticks. It's just amazing all around, and I love it. Now I'm going to talk about a lipstick. I mean, I'm not going to talk about a lot of lipsticks because I've been trying a lot, and it's very hard to pick favorites, but one that I've been actually using a lot when I'm thinking, I need a nude that it's not really that fussy. This is the one. And this is called, this is the NARS Audacious Lipstick, and this is the shade Raquel. How fitting. I actually love this. I love the texture. I love the packaging. I love the shade. I love the name. And yeah, really like this. And I have one eyeshadow, and I love my Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I showed you a while back. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, so I'm not sure when it was. But I'll also link it down below. I'll put it here. I showed you kind of 4 looks that I do with my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I'm all over them. But I'm going to show you one eyeshadow that I can always count on. Like the NARS lipstick, this is the eyeshadow I go to when I want something effortless and I don't want to worry about it, but I still want to look chic and like I worked for it. So this is the Burberry Wet and Dry Glow Shadow, and that's it, in the shade Nude. It's hard to explain. It's very glittery. It works amazing, either dry or wet. Very pigmented, but dry, it's amazing. Wet, it's like kapow. I mean, it works. But it's kind of like a glittery taupe. I love this, and it's definitely so worth the purchase, even though it's a single, and I tend not to use a lot of singles. I always use this. Always go back to it. I'm kind of afraid. I wanted to depot it, but I'm really scared because it's already really broken. And lastly, I'm gonna talk about, like, lastly, in beauty, I'm gonna talk about a perfume that I'm all over. You know my favorite brand of perfumes is Elisab, right? I mean, if you don't, then you haven't watched my previous videos, because I love the shit out of Elisab perfumes, man. The guy, he knows what he's doing. I mean, I love, my favorite, it's probably the original Eau Toilette. This is the Low Couture, and I love this. It's almost ending, and I'm really, really sad. And I usually never repeat perfumes, because then you have, like, when you smell them further down the road of your future, when you smell them and you kind of have memories of that time frame in your life, and I kind of have that when I smell a perfume that I used to wear and I think of that time of my life. I'm like, the memories. That's a rule I have. I never repeat perfumes, but what that would break that rule for the Elisab perfumes. So yeah, my beauty is done. I just wanted to make quick mentions of things that I've been watching and listening to this winter. So, on TV, of course I watched Making a Murderer. Oh my god, I forgot a makeup item! Quickly, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. This is the shade Granite. I've also used it in the winter tutorial. Love this shit. It powers my brows through. It's a bit darker than me, but it works because it's very ashy. Love this, and it makes my brows really poppin'. They're poppin'. Anyway, on TV, of course I watched Making a Murderer, and I really recommend it. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna like it at first because it was very, like, documentary type, which I'm not really into, but it's so worth the watch. I mean, it will glue you to your TV or, like, computer screen in my case, but it is so worth the watch. Really, watch it, because it's very, it draws you into his life, and I don't know if he's guilty or not, but I think not. Or not to that extent, but, you know, I don't know. But it's very, very captivating. And other things I've been watching were, of course, Teen Wolf. I think they're kind of a rocky road. It's still one of the best shows, in my opinion, because I really love the energy of the show. I just think, I mean, if you watch Teen Wolf, don't you think that, like, Kira and Malia are not, like, really doing anything there? Like, what are you doing? I kind of want that vibe of the first and second seasons back. Music-wise, I mean, so many amazing things have happened. I especially love the State Champs' recent, like, latest album, which is, I'm not gonna explain, because if you love pop punk, you have to listen to it. It's out of this world. And another album that I've been listening to a lot is Death of a Bachelor from Panic at the Disco. It's Brandon Urie, he knows what he's doing, you know, because he knows. Anyway, these were my winter favorites. Please tell me yours down below, and tell me if you share any with me. And if you have cool TV shows to watch or music to hear, also comment it down below, because I'm game. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. And I am on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and now I'm on Snapchat as well. All the details are down below in the description box. And I'll see you next week, so bye!